an ordinary day, that's what it seemed to be at first. Never in a million years would have I thought this is the way it's supposed to start. You were standing there, surrounded by all these people, and when our eyes met, I looked away. From my experience, sometimes it's better to stay a stranger. But a stranger wasn't a label you were willing to accept. You burst my bubble and took your first steps with a smile on your face. "Hey, I couldn't help but notice you hiding here," you said, and my mind went totally blank. I wanted to tell you that hiding is exactly what I'm good at, but instead I said, "Sorry, I just have a lot to do right now," as I busied myself with my cell phone. I thought this was enough to drive you away, but apparently you aren't the kind of person who easily gives up. So whenever I took a step back, I found you coming forward with all the confidence in the world, which makes me wonder, how could I ever walk away from someone like you? I mean, I kind of like the line from my experience, sometimes it's better to stay a stranger. I guess sometimes I think that too, just because, I don't know, if you stay a stranger, then you're not going to get hurt by someone. Like if you just don't give yourself the opportunity. I don't know.
I want you to know I still love you. I love you so much that it hurts when I think about it. I know that you love me too. We both know that we're not meant to be together. We can be our true selves with our current partners, but it still hurts to be without you. But what scares me more is that the love we share is a secret. The feelings, the thoughts are not something either of us can share with anyone. What if something happens to you? Am I allowed to cry? Can I be at your funeral? Does anyone understand me? I don't have you. You are not mine, and we don't even see each other. But still, I can't breathe when I think about losing you from this world forever. I love you forever. I feel even when I don't see you, we've known each other for 20 years, and we will know each other for the rest of our lives. I feel like it's painful, but I think probably other people go through it too. Yeah.
I don't know if it is the right time or have I waited for too long to say this, but I just want you to know the feelings I kept inside for 3 years. The first time I saw you felt a weird warmness in my heart. I didn't think much about it and just went with the flow until I realized I grew a soft and innocent pile of love for you. It didn't happen all of a sudden. I was always listening to you and it always made me smile. I loved your attitude towards life and how you lived in your own world with so much kindness. The world of yours was so colorful. There was something special about it because of the way you filled it with your various interests without caring what people will say. I overcame some of the hardest times in my life by thinking about how you would handle it. I gathered all these words inside of me and repeated every day, hoping to tell you someday. I know you probably don't know about me that much since I never had the courage to talk to you. Now I'll just look at the sky as blue as your eyes and wish you had the best of everything in life. Thank you for everything you have done, even if you never realized it. You helped me feel much better all the time, even with only your presence. Love you so much. I don't know, I mean, don't look at the sky. Just walk over to him and say, hey, I really like you, you know? Especially if you feel this much about them. I feel like loving from afar it's nice and cute, but it doesn't get you anywhere. It's just like setting yourself up for heartbreak. I've definitely also been the kind of person who spent far too long liking someone and not saying anything. And as I was growing up, I realized that like people weren't going to read my mind and fall in love with me just because I liked them from afar. And I was always just going to be setting myself up for disappointment if I just sat there waiting that hopefully some perfect thing would happen and they would love me. And also I got over the fear of, what's the word? When someone tells you no? Rejection. I got over the fear of rejection because I realized if I just did it, I wouldn't think about it so much. So, and also there's no hurt in asking. I mean, I've been rejected before and I was able to just be like, all right, well that's fine, we can just be friends. And it hurts a lot less. Rejection hurts way less than loving someone from a mile away and hoping that they'll love you, because that's like long-term pain. So whoever wrote this, just, you know, give them a call, bro. Just tell them. I mean, who knows? They might love you back this whole time. They're waiting for you to say something.
Dear Reflection, every day I wake up and you're the first thing that I see. Somebody different, but somebody so real. Am I truly the person who I'm meant to be? I look at you and think, wow, she's been through a lot. From her thoughts and everything that she's got. I'm afraid to tell my reflection that I love her because what if in the future it goes away? What if the person she is right now won't remain the same? What if my life is all just some sick game? Wow. Okay, I really like that. Honestly, it's very cute to write a love letter to yourself in that way and like think about yourself in an abstract sense. And also very relatable. Just like not being sure how attached to your sense of self you should be, like worrying that you're gonna change in the future and like not recognize yourself in a way. And especially with like aging, that's like a big feeling that I got from it, is that like whatever you see in the mirror is definitely gonna be disappearing over time as you age. Yeah, I think I would say to enjoy every like phase in your life to the fullest, I guess, because like, yeah, we are transient people and eventually we die. And like, I think it's important to value like every moment and every way that you look and like throughout your life as you age, and to appreciate it all and not see it as something to like hold on to, but just watch it like transform, if that makes sense.
For Isaiah, my old coworker that I didn't realize I loved until he left. I know it's just another voice in the room, but it's one worth sharing. I'm not crying because I'm weak, I'm crying because I'm bleeding. Because there's a bruise on my arm right here. Look, you can see it. It's that car and the smell of smoke. I couldn't help you, but I could make you laugh. Who's making you laugh now? I need to know that you're okay. I need to know that you're still bleeding. I need you to know that I still hurt. And it was never your job to fix. I'm bending bird spikes so they can sit. I'm taking out the garbage for the 9th time tonight. I'm sitting on the floor by the dumpster. And I'm trying to see your face again. Crash into me, bitch. Hell, run me right over. How do I hold your hand? How do I make you understand that we're both still here?
What are your thoughts?
Very, just mind-blowing. I was not expecting the ending at all. It's very compelling and it shows a lot of emotions just reading it.
Dear someone, it broke my heart to know that you got married with the woman you cheated on me with. I'm better now, but damn, that hurt. XOXO, baddest bitch you could have had. It's really sad when I first read the first sentence, but it sounds like the girl, she's clearly moved on and doing better, so.
Dear the boy with the blonde hair, I wish I could have told you how much I loved and cared for you. So many times I just want to pour my heart out to you. I thought if I told you that I loved you, it would make all the problems go away. But as time passed, things weren't getting better. I wished you were all the things I needed. I wished you treated me better. I wish I could have told you, but you didn't deserve it. And I deserve to be with someone who loves me without being afraid. You were my best friend and I thought we would have forever, but I guess not. My only wish for you is to treat the next girl better than you treated me. It sounds very familiar to me. So often we fall in love with people that don't treat us well, and we try to stay and hope that they'll change. But it doesn't work, usually. And it's hard to walk away because you want to hold on to the good things and the hope that your love is enough. But it's often not. So I'm glad that they walked away. I feel emotional.
Hopefully not in a bad way.
No, yeah. I'm glad I did that.
The first day I met you, I had no idea how much space you'd take up in my heart. Our first day of university, bright-eyed and a little terrified, I turned around and found you smiling up at me. We clicked. From the moment we met, our personalities intertwined like something cosmic. I had never met someone who shared my dreams and goals, and then you came along, knocking me off my feet. Our meeting, I have to believe, was meant to be. We spoke of our almost identical stories of how we ended up where we were when we met, I am in awe whenever I think of that and thank the universe immensely for bringing you into my life. It happened gradually, slowly, as cliche as that sounds. I fell for you before my brain even realized it. And on a random Sunday night, the realization hit me hard. Soon I started noticing every little thing you did. Your hand gestures, your writing. Your hand gestures, your writing. You are breathtaking, a beauty I'd never been so privileged to behold, and I'm in awe of your kindness every day. I love you with my entire being sometimes. It feels as if my whole body is aflame. If I were brave enough, I'd tell you all of this, scream my feelings from rooftops, and whisper them to you as I kiss you slowly. But I know if I actually did have the courage, there'd only be one sentence that I'd say to you. I wish you could love me like you would love a boy. Yee! Unrequited love, eh? Never fun. But love is beautiful and love is painful, and it's just a part of our journey. So sometimes there's lessons that need to be learned, even with unrequited love.
And then one last thing, so the person who wrote this is going to be watching this episode. What would you want to say to them?
It's okay to love and love hard, and next time you'll find someone who will return it in just the same exact way.
Hey everyone, for those of you who are new, my name is Thoraya and I'm the girl behind the camera. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I have a new episode up. And follow me on Instagram, I'll be posting more on there. As always, thank you guys for everything. I love you all and I'll see you next time.